Hello guys, Stray Benzes. If you would, do me a favor, please go ahead and hit like, subscribe. Yeah, plenty more videos to come about the old Benzes from the mid 90s, mid 80s to 90s. Here the 123, 124 actually, and even 201, 126, they had these nifty Hirschmann antennas. He is one of them. And well, today's bit is about a little bit about those and how to troubleshoot them, and maybe even change out the mast. First things first, how do you tell that you actually have a Hirschmann antenna right here? There's the first sign, there's an H, and the antenna mast also needs to have that. If that's not on there, it's not a Hirschmann antenna. How do you get these open? Fairly simple. You need to have a screwdriver like this, and then you need to be very careful about getting these tabs out. One thing that you notice right away is when I took these out, the control units I took off of this one. Actually, they were both bad. And what has it happened? Because this seal up here is usually going bad in the body, and then water starts leaking straight down the mast. And where does it go into? It goes right over top and flows typically right into and around the controls and makes it through there. And yes, there's supposed to be a little drain in the back, but that is not really, that's not helping. So what you do is, and I'll help you troubleshoot these here in a sec, because if the mast is stuck sometimes because they've been sitting around too much, the mast gets stuck and the electronics can be in working condition but it won't budge. Sometimes it's the drive motor, and here I have already one that's opened. Here the drive motor is okay, but the belt, there's a teeny tiny belt here that's supposed to be driving the main gear. That one went, so that's that. Sometimes it's the mast or part of the mast breaking, and you need to take it apart, but sometimes it's also the mechanism. But by the vast majority, I've seen the controller up here fry, and here you can really see how hot it got. And there's a good reason for that, because one leg that goes up here into the controller, and there's another video about how to exchange these with an off-brand or an aftermarket one, which I personally don't like, but these things get pretty rare and very expensive real quick. But here you can see it got toasted, and the reason is one leg coming from the car is constantly hot, so it's kind of like a power sock. It is constantly under power, and if there's a short in there or whatever can happen to the electronics, it's pretty sophisticated up there, it can suck the power out of you and drain the battery over time. So here what you need to do is surely but very carefully pry these tabs open. There you go. And might have to hold at least one of them open until they finally pop one after the other. There you go. There's another one. And another one. There you go. Another one. And don't force it too bad, because otherwise you'll break them and the cover is then going to be completely busted. And go round and round. There we go. All right, so I've got this open. belt is still okay. Seems to be all okay, and I have here my trusted 12-volt power supply, and let's see if I can get, there you go. So all right, so this one is actually still working. There you go. All right, great. So if you have an antenna where at least this works, great, but without the controller up here, it won't do you any good, and you'll end up having to replace this thing. And yeah, that you might have to go ahead and get yourself maybe one of these. Again, I'm not a great fan of them, but and there's another video about it, like changing these out, but that is about all you can do. And in another video I can tell you and show you how to change out the mast, because if the controller is good, belt is good, motor is good, and the mechanism appears to be okay, but it's just the mast, like here, that's busted. There's a kit that you can buy that lets you replace the mast. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this little brief bit about the Hirschmann antenna. Only when the little H symbol is something that you can find on the housing and the antenna mast is when you truly have a genuine Hirschmann antenna. Those are worth saving. I've seen them anywhere between $150 and almost $300. New ones I haven't come across. If you do, let me know. Drop me a quick note down in the note section. Otherwise, give me a like, subscribe, recommend the channel, and take care. Happy wrenching, and keep your classic on the road.